Faber Piano Adventures, Level 3A, page 41, 42, and 43. The Snowflake Rag. This is probably one of the longest songs you've played so far. It's going to be a 3-pager. It's a ragtime piece. And we're going to be playing those chromatic scales that we learned in the previous exercise. So when we do these, like that, we need to go over there and remember 1, 3, 1, 3, 1. Right? 1, 2, 3, 1, 3. So make sure on those gaps we get the 2s, otherwise we're playing 1 and 3. Alright, I'm going to play through page 41, then we'll turn the page and talk about the next 2 pages. Let's just take a listen to it for a second, and then we'll talk about some of the details. So the right hand starting on middle C, we're going to be starting with a chromatic scale that we're breaking up into 2 parts. So here we go. We're going to play the piece. Left hand starts on G with our 3rd finger resting on A flat. So let's take a listen. So, that ending, I should have probably played those legato, but I played them staccato. You can have a little fun with this piece if you want to. But, the one thing that's really important is that we keep a beat in our left hand when we play this piece. Keep that even. If you have to count, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. But since we're playing with 8th notes, you should count 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And that way you can play with this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. You can see how everything lines up, okay? Now if you want to play a little bit faster, you can. So, if you want to do it faster, fine, but I want you to do it slow at first. You got to get everything smooth and really clean. Okay, do it in slow motion. You'll really learn the song well if you do it that way. Now on pages 42 and 43, we're basically doing the same thing, but we're doing it an octave higher. So here we played, well now we're just moving up to higher treble C and going. This piece, make sure that you have your chromatic scales down. If you don't, you're going to have a lot of trouble, especially with these parts. Okay? Be careful with those. You need to have your chromatic scales pretty clean. Try not to swing the beats. I kind of naturally do that. That's my thing. I like the way it sounds. But in ragtime, you probably should be playing them more straight. Okay? So maybe like that. Cleaner. Now, the only part I really want to go over, the left hand's easy. We're just playing a broken C and then this broken chord. But notice how the C chord changes with the 4th finger to this, then our 5th finger to B in this. A lot of people miss that. Get your 5th finger back to B on that, okay? And then at the very end of page 41, on the last bar, it goes 4 to this, 5 to the B, and then we have to reach down an octave to G. Then we play our 2nd on C, 1 on G, 2 on F, and 4 on D. So watch out for that spot. Now on page 42, we're doing the same left hand. Okay? And the right hand, we're just doing an octave higher, right? Okay? And we're executing a chromatic scale at the end of that sequence. So if you're not good at them, you're going to have trouble. The middle part is what I really want to talk about on page 42. We're going from an 8th note to a quarter. So we count that. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So if you speed it up, I was playing before. There are some accents here, so. Try to get those accents in when you play, okay? At the very end, page 43, it's a fun little exercise. Practice doing your chromatic scales together. And then, make sure you go to the low C and come up here and play E and C together, all together. Accent them, okay? And hold the pedal. And then let it go, okay? So hopefully that helps you with the song. If it doesn't, email me with questions. That concludes the Snowflake Rag.